There's been a batch of new PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 games that have been recently revealed, and I want to go over some of them that have been announced. Not the biggest games in the world, but games I do think that should have some attention on them, so without further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, let's talk about the action-adventure game Aztec Forgotten Gods. This comes on PS5 series, PS4, X1, Switch, and PC. This is getting quite a bit of attention. It's coming from the Enzo, and it's described as a cyberstone action-adventure following actually a young woman who battles the colossal forgotten gods. To uncover the truth behind her far-future Mesoamerican metropolis, she'll have to turn to the gods' power against them. As she soars through the city with power and grace using an ancient artifact remnant of a time long forgotten. The game notes exhilarating verticality and mobility, a unique futuristic Mesoamerican setting, massive bosses, deeply involved in narrative, refreshing perspective on the Aztec mythology. Definitely from a description standpoint, the game that I think a lot of people are gonna, think about when you talk about, fighting gigantic gods or gigantic creatures or whatever, is like a Shadow of the Colossus. Definitely from a presentation standpoint, it's a little bit different, but I love the visual style, and I think that was something that people took away right when the trailer was dropped, and I think people got pretty excited about this game. I was surprised at the level of buzz that this game did generate, because I saw it on Twitter quite a bit, but I think it's going to do relatively well, and hopefully it can sustain that momentum as we do head into its release sometime in the fall. Next up, we have The Forgotten City, which launches this summer for PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, X1, Switch, and PC. 23 lost souls cling to life trapped in a secret underground city. The Forgotten City is a mature narrative-driven game and a reimagining of the critically acclaimed mod that won a National Writers Guild Award and racked up over 3 million downloads. Trapped in a secret underground city during the Roman Empire, 23 lost souls cling to life. In this precarious utopia, if one person breaks the mysterious golden rule, everyone dies. As a time traveler drawn 2,000 years into the past, you'll relive their final moments in an endless loop, exploring and interrogating and changing the course of the day with each secret you uncover. Only by cleverly exploiting the time loop and making difficult moral choices can you hope to solve this epic mystery. Here, your decisions matter. The fate of this city is in your hands. So as you can see, probably just off the description, the game is very much catered towards those of you that like your narrative-focused experience, but it also has you explore an authentic open-world, ancient Roman city brought to life with Unreal Engine, become entwined in the lives of richly detailed, deeply interactive characters, grapple with moral dilemmas which have life-and-death consequences, investigate a gripping, non-linear mystery with multiple endings, and roleplay as whoever you want by choosing your own sex, race, and backstory. Solve problems your own way with reason, charm, bribery, stealth, intimidation, or by cleverly exploiting the time loop. So a lot of options in terms of how you tackle the game's challenges, and I do think it's going to be something that people, at the very least, I do think it's going to get some attention. The Forgotten City is based on the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim mod of the same name, which again has been downloaded millions of times, and this is due out sometime in the summer of this year. Next up, OlliOlli World is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, PS4, X1, Switch, and PC. The latest entry in the skateboarding game series is due out later this year, and an overview of the game was delivered via Private Division, and again, it's coming from developer Roll7. OlliOlli World is a bold new skateboarding action platformer that's bursting with personality. Flip and flow through the vivid and vibrant world of Radland, meeting colorful characters as you grind, trick, and air your way to discover the mystical skate gods on your quest. Traverse a delightful and weird world as you take on missions, challenges, and make new friends along the way. Customize your character's looks, tricks, and style while you experience explorable levels with multiple paths that provide an array of opportunities for player expression. Challenge the world in leagues or dare a friend to beat your best tracks on one of millions of shareable levels. Experience the accessibility, depth, and player freedom as you dive into the signature flow state gameplay of OlliOlli World. OlliOlli has been around for a very, very long time. It's never really, penetrated into the zeitgeist of the gaming world, but it has been something that has been relatively consistent, and now you have the latest game coming from Roll7 and coming to pretty much every platform again, PS5 series, PS4, X1, Switch, and PC, out later this winter. Next up, we have the wildlife photography game, Beasts of Maravilla Island, coming to PS4, X1, Switch, and PC in June. Beasts of Maravilla Island is a 3D adventure game where you take on the role of a young wildlife photographer who traverses Maravilla Island's magical ecosystems to discover extraordinary creatures, learn their behaviors, and most importantly, photograph their majesty. This is a game that obviously it's catered towards exploration and has kind of like a serene setting and serene environment, so you do need a quality visual style, and this is another one that has a very, very colorful look, even if it's simplistic at times. Like, I am really liking the colors in the game and definitely was drawn into the visuals of the game, and there is quite a bit of different settings and locations in the game as well. So while I don't think this is the type of game that you know, can describe on paper and people immediately get excited for, I think when you see it in action, it's one that definitely draws you in. It has you again traverse a beautifully unique world freely by running and climbing to discover and engage with the local wildlife. It includes over 50 extraordinary creatures and plants to photograph, each with their own appearance and behaviors, such as the sparkling lamp lily, the Maravillan mango kakabo, and the prism-winged butterfly. The game will also have you complete puzzles that rely on your cooperation with animals, including playing hide-and-seek with an otter crocodile or helping a bird monkey find his perfect match. So how about that? Pretty interesting in terms of the game design that it's going for, and the game is set to be out on, again, pretty much every platform in June of this year. Next up, we have Skate City. This is coming to PS4, X1, Switch, and PC. This is coming May 6th. This one was out on Apple Arcade, and it's been out on there, I think, for like a year and a half or something like that, but Skate City captures the heart and soul of street skating in an authentic light. Players will have the opportunity to explore 3 unique cities based off real-world skate locations, including the streets of Los Angeles, Oslo, and Barcelona. Set to original lo-fi beats, you can ride like a local through each city's challenge mode or take it at your own pace with endless skate. Head to the skate shop to customize your player and unlock everything else available. This was released at a $9.99 price point, and I believe it will be coming at $9.99. The standard price, excuse me, is $14.99, and there is currently a discounted price on the eShop and Epic Game Store that is $9.99, so it'll be interesting to see if that does transition to other platforms as well. But again, this one is due out May 6th. And lastly, we have F1 2021 coming to PS5, Series, PS4, X1, and PC. So this is the latest in the long-running F1 franchise, and it is taking the PS5 leap. And it has a Breaking Point, a thrilling new story experience, new ways to play, 2-player career and real season start, My Team mode, expanded driver stats, split-screen racing for 2 players. So if you are into sim racers, might be something to keep an eye on, especially because it has been around for a very long time, and F1 has been relatively consistent from Codemasters, but that is out July 16th. And that's going to wrap up this one. Again, tons of games being revealed. A lot of them coming out very soon. You know, it's going to be a busy time for gaming in general with new events, new game reveals, and everything in between. So that's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.